Okay, so welcome to a American Truck Simulator video. Just before we get started, I just want to sort of give you an update on why I might be sounding a bit weird and that throughout this video. So, effectively today, well, last night and today, started to feel really dodgy, really ill. Effectively, got some sort of a summer cold or something, so off work with that. Didn't plan to record anything, didn't really plan to do anything today at all. But earlier on I was just browsing the internet and everything. Went on Instagram and saw that Operation Big Sur on American Truck Simulator only had 100,000 jobs to go before it was completed. This is something that I've wanted to make a video on for a little bit. Kept putting it off, and now effectively I've got to do it whilst ill. So if I sound a bit dodgy, I apologise. It's because I've got my nose is currently plugged, and yeah, it's not too good. But it's a video that I need to get done really at this point, because at the rate that the community are going through these events, by the time I got round to doing it when I was feeling better, you know, it wouldn't be going on anymore. So what I'll probably be doing is, for decent portions of this video, it will probably be muted. That's just so that you don't have to listen to this weird drony voice and me sneezing or anything else. So this is the first job. I haven't done any of the jobs in the Big Sur operation, so I've got to take this excavator from California to the site, obviously to excavate some dirt, and then obviously we'll be looking to take a job back from there afterwards as well. So my plan is that in each video what I'll do is I'll do the trip there and the trip back, and I'll be looking to obviously get the 15 that I need to get done today. I will not record all 15 journeys. I'll record a few of them, probably the first, the last, and one in the middle or something. But anyway, so here's the cab of my truck. Just back outside again quickly. Some of you, although the light is not very good, may notice or recognise this truck from a film. So this is actually the Smokey and the Bandit Peterbilt truck. Actually no, it's not a Peterbilt, is it? It's a Kenworth, as it clearly says there. So yeah, it's a Kenny. I haven't played American Truck Simulator in a long time, so yeah, I've just had a quick drive over here just to get used to controls again. So I actually drive with a Xbox controller, which allows me to have some decent ability to look around and obviously control the truck as well. So get this fired up and got to back onto that trailer. I've got the reversing noise on, not on the American trucks anyway. I've got Euro Truck Simulator as well. I do have it on those, but for some reason it just didn't seem like having an American truck or American cab with that reversing sound rather, playing every time. Let's swing this front end around a little bit more. Generally I'm going to try and keep my drive in the cab, keep it as realistic as possible. That's the sound for the air going off there. So whilst that's going off, basically what that is the air pressure has gone down, the air brakes in the truck. To get the air pressure back up, you just have to basically rev the engine for a little bit, which is not too bad considering. The truck sounds like that, and you can see I've really balls that up, so we have to come in again on that. Again, I really apologise for my voice and that at the minute. I don't think I made the connection there again either. So I've got the advanced coupling on. Get it right over, come on. Let's go outside for a second, see where we're going wrong. Okay, I can see that now. Come on. It's all coupled up to the trailer now. So that took a lot of time. Now I haven't been on American Truck Simulator in a long time. Last time I came on, the brake hoses and that didn't connect up, so that is awesome, that it looks mint. You just that is actually amazing. So like I said before, I haven't been on in a long time, so my driving skills are going to be, they're going to leave a lot to be desired, unfortunately. Come on. I'll wait for the traffic. Then we're clear. So I'll take it right out and give it a control on, let that handle the speed as we join. I think I really need to be getting over to the middle lane. There we go, and we are on our way to the Big Sur landslide, so just a little bit of background on that as well. For what I could research, what I could make out, essentially Big Sur was a landslide that occurred on a stretch of the highway back in 2017. Effectively they managed to get the highway reopened and everything, but this operation essentially is about finishing that job. As a result of that, SCS have essentially built this job, this mission, around the idea that after 500,000 truckloads of movement, that landslide will be cleared essentially, that everything will go back to normal. Which is pretty wicked, because what they do every time they do something like this is they actually do alter the maps. There is going to be a landslide when we get there, and that area will be passable, and will most likely become passable again at the end of the operation. I know that they did do a operation before where there was a landslide or something on a piece of highway, and they actually shut it off in the game until it was cleared in real life, which is pretty good. Adds some realism. It's not the best time for me to be driving at the minute in terms of it being night, because it's pure daylight outside, but we'll have to try and make it work. So I'm really struggling to see out the cab at the minute. I mean, I can put my floodlights on and really light everything up like that, which is really good, but it means you blind all the drivers, and that you get people flashing their lights coming back the other way and all sorts of stuff, so don't want to be doing that. Hopefully my truck will be able to deal with the grades and everything and the loads that we've got for this operation. Effectively my truck company that I've got that operates across both Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator, which is Atlas Logistics, is quite a new company in terms of its time in America. Therefore I've only got a couple of trucks, or a couple of cabs rather I should say. One of them is this, which obviously I've gone out of my way to make sure it looks like the Smokey from Smokey the Bandit truck. And I'm not entirely sure which way it is, what cab I've got, but I've got a driver that's working for me, bringing in a little bit of income. So at the minute we are making money, but we're making it slowly, and obviously because I haven't been on in a while. Let's take the I always get a little bit edgy when cars are coming around like that, because they always pull out and stuff. I don't want a collision or anything, especially not when I'm recording, so I'll tell you what, it is amazingly hard to drive on truck sim with a cold. It is insane. But like I said, I've got to do this. If I don't get it done now, I'm never going to be able to get it done. I think as far as I know, once the operation is done, that's it. No revisiting it or anything, so I've got to try and soldier through it and get 15 deliveries done today. So I'm going to be absolutely dead by the time it comes to the end of that 15th. Change my display, see how far. So we've still got a decent distance. I mean, it's not a lot of distance compared to what you'd usually normally be driving on the American Truck Sim, but it's a fair distance to be driving when you're feeling under the weather and recording. lost all of my speed and momentum there, where all that traffic backed up at that 30 limit. Now getting that back is going to be a bit of a pain. Hopefully this is a little bit of a downhill coming up. I'll be able to get something back. Something going on up here on the left. It's like the police. And the crowd fixing that out. It's like a hard stop on a vehicle. In terms of the actual sound quality of my voice that coming over, I don't know what that's going to be like. Recording via a Xbox headset plugged into my Xbox controller, which is what I always use. I've just found that the sound quality of it is better than my headset that I bought, and as I'm using the Xbox One controller anyway to drive, there's no reason to not really use it. Looks like it's getting a little bit brighter out. The cruise control of these trucks is genuinely a lifesaver when it comes down to these journeys, and just be able to set that to the speed limit and just cruise, just concentrate on the steering. Normally I'd have the radio on and I'd be sitting back and chilling, listening to the radio. They have actual live radio and that's broadcast for the truck simulator. But last time I did that, thinking that it was the radio and therefore copyright will be fine, YouTube said no, and I ended up with a long video of me driving all over Europe, and it was completely silent because they took the audio from it, so I'm not making that mistake again. Got another incident of something going on up here on the left. See if I can get a look at that. That was a California Highway Patrol Explorer. So as far as I know, the Big Sur landslide is not too far from Santa Maria. So hopefully not too long now. Next time I see a service station, I will be pulling in for a few moments just whilst I sort my nose out and everything. When I am on the truck simulator, I don't like to pause it. I like to try and keep it as realistic as possible. So obviously, in real life, you can't pause it, nor would you just pull over on the side of the road. So now I've just got to hope for a service stop or something relatively quickly. Got a broken down truck or something there on the right. Oh, coach. exit low. So we've got a sign there for the landslide. So obviously we passed that where no other traffic would, because obviously we're taking equipment to it. So hopefully it's not too further down, but I'll get there. I'll stop the truck, sort myself out. We'll park the cargo. I will look at making a return journey. So basically what that was there, I know I was a bit silent whilst I was going through that. Basically it said dual trucks was to the left, but my GPS is telling me to carry straight on. So I've not got a clue what I'm actually supposed to be doing. I don't know if I'm supposed to be carrying on or what. I'm just going to carry on going, following the GPS and hoping that that's correct. going to slow up a little bit here because I know I'm getting close. I don't want to miss something or run over, you know, something or anything like that. I've never been here before. This is my first time visiting the big surf site, so we'll see what's going on up here. So here we are at the site. Just going to put my hazards on as I'm going through here. I think we still need to carry on a little bit further. Let's keep my hazards on for now just to make sure everything's safe. Here we are. So that parking shouldn't be too hard, hopefully. We'll give it a go. Sorry for that big pause there, I was literally just had a little bit of a nose numb. Let's carry on. It's letting me drop it there, so I'm just going to do that. There we go. That's the first job of my operation done. It's not too bad. So if you just bear with me a moment, just leave it on this screen for a moment as I sort myself out and we'll take the return journey. Okay, so I've done the best I can. Now let's have a look at what we can get for a return journey for this video. So I'm looking for the shortest possible journey at the minute. Thinking maybe this one, so we'll just do this one. So this will be taking the excavated soil, obviously out of the site, to San Francisco. There's the truck in the daylight. Okay, so we need to move to a different area of the complex to pick up the earth. Just for every 2 moments. So again, my apologies for all the stops and everything. I am really struggling with this illness now. Like I said before, I really wouldn't be recording a video in this state, but if I don't get it recorded, then I can essentially forget about recording anything to do with the Big Sur operation, which is something that I don't really want to miss. It's just a shame that I have to be this badly ill on my last chance to really do it. But there we go. So you probably want to skip through a load of the pauses in that. I do apologise for them. I know that this is a really bad, low quality video in terms of me speaking, and the actual content of it probably isn't really that good either, in all honesty, but I wanted to get this. So like I said before, what I'll do is we'll do this return journey now. I'll do a load from off camera. I'll try and pick up and get another one from about midway through. And then the final journey as well, hopefully. So just got to pick this up now and get it up to San Francisco. What I saw of it there as I was approaching it is it wasn't too bagged backing onto that then. Could have done way better, could have been a little less aggressive with it, but it got the job done. So we've got a trailer full of dirt essentially to take away from the site. Let's get it done. Let's go a little toot as I leave. Go a little bit wide there, don't want to clip the piece on the inside. Right. Just going to keep it slow down here, I'm going to keep the hazards on. Some good old dumpers there. Okay, we'll get the hazards off and we'll get up to speed. Well, so we've just come around the corner there, and obviously you can see someone's been trying to get some earth out of there in a bit of a hurry, and I've literally just tipped the truck. sorry for having to pause it then. As much as I said I don't like to do that, again, just beyond nil at the moment, so it just caused me a few problems. So I apologise again for the quality of the video and how I sound and everything. Literally, I just wanted to do my little bit in the Big Sur operation and thought I'd record it and let other people see a little bit of it as well from my sort of perspective with my truck. So I apologise for that again. I'm hoping that it won't be too bad going forward. And obviously, as you probably saw flash up earlier, I need to find a gas station urgently. And as usual, when you need a gas station, there are none. So at the moment, keep your fingers crossed and your toes crossed and whatever else you've got, because if we don't find a gas station, all of this would have been a waste. So let's hope that I find that gas. Looks as if we may be lucky on this occasion, and that I may be able to make it, drop off the trailer, and then worry about getting fuel off camera with my cab. If we're lucky, that is. See the site where we need to take the dirt to. It's not too far up ahead. There's another load of it being taken by another trucker. And here it is, our drop-off location. So it looks like we've brought it to a building site or construction site of some type. We'll bring it in here and see where they want us to drop it off. So on this occasion, just because due to how I'm feeling and everything, gonna play it safe. I don't even know. It's really not a lot of room to play with to try and get this trailer in at all. Just barely made that. Should really have gone a lot wider in there. Get the hazards on. Again, I apologise for how ill I sound at the moment. I'm trying to hold it all together until the end of this video. Okay, we'll drop this trailer off. Okay, and that was all for my video, my first video on the Big Sur operation. Again, apologise for how I sound and the breaks in the video and everything. I'm just not well at the moment, but this is something that it's really a once in a lifetime opportunity to get this recorded right now. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope that at least some of it was enjoyable, and hopefully in the next videos that I do won't be as bad. So thank you anyway, and see you next time.